There are two bills that were forwarded to the Senate, and there are amendments that the Senate made to these bills. That is the Food and Feed Safety Control Coordination Bill. It's a bill that is originating from the National Assembly, Bill number 21 of 2023. And it's a bill that is set to be considered at the Committee of the Whole House, of course, to consider the amendments that were made by the Senate, as well as the Statutory Instruments Amendments Bill, also originating from the National Assembly, but had been moved to the Senate for consideration. Remember, when a bill goes to the Senate, indicates that the bill concerns counties, and that the mandate of the Senate plays that role to look into the bill and propose any further amendments to the bill before it's brought back to the National Assembly for further consideration. Members of the National Assembly making their way into the chambers in their numbers. In a short while, we will be seeing the Speaker making his way also, or her way also, to the chamber for the business of this particular day or this afternoon to begin. The Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission Amendment Bill, a bill moved jointly by the leader of the majority party and the leader of the minority party, a bill originating from the National Assembly, Bill number 11 of 2024. A bill that is at its second reading stage is also part of the business that members will be considering. This means that the debate will be starting. That is the Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable Dr. Moses Wetangula, making his way into the chambers. That is the mess that is right ahead of him. He will be presiding over this afternoon sitting. Allow me to hand you over to this live broadcast that is brought to you by the Parliamentary Broadcasting Unit in partnership with Kenya Broadcasting Corporation. My name is Kamche Menza. Good afternoon.
Waheshimiwa, tuombe. Ewe Mwenyezi Mungu ambaye kwa hekima na wema wako umetoa nyadhifa za viongozi na mabunge kwa ustawi wa jamii na utawala wa haki wa wanadamu, tukusihi utazame kwa neema nyingi sisi watumishi wako ambao wameridhika kutuita ili tutekeleze shughuli muhimu za jamhuri yetu. Tukuomba uteremshie baraka zako sisi tuliokutanika hapa, na utujalie tuyatende na kufikiria mambo yote yatakayofikishwa mbele yetu kwa njia ya haki na uaminifu, ili utukufu na sifa zako ziendelezwe, na ili kustawisha amani, ufanisi na heri ya nchi yetu na wale ambao haja zao umezikabidhi mikononi mwetu. Amen. Clerk, we have quorum. Out.
Order number 1, administration of oath. Order number 2, communication from the chair.
Honorable members, those on their feet, take your seats. Member for Hamisi, take your seat. Take the nearest seats, honorable members. Honorable members, I have two communications to make. One is a recognition of a delegation from the Senate of Nigeria. Honorable members, I wish to introduce to you a delegation from the Senate of Nigeria who are seated in the Speaker's row. The delegation comprises members of the Committee on Constitutional and Electoral Review and Committee on Women Affairs. They are Senator Patrick Ndubweze, MP, leader of the delegation, Senator Kau Sumaila, MP, the Honorable Miriam Odinaka, MP, the Honorable Tajuddin Karim, MP. Honorable members, the delegation is accompanied by 4 parliamentary staff and 1 official from United Nations UN Women who are seated in the Speaker's country to benchmark on strategic interparliamentary relations and to share experiences pertaining to parliamentary practices and to gain deeper insights into legislative processes as well as gender-responsive legal reforms. Honourable members, on my behalf and that of the National Assembly, I welcome them to the Parliament of Kenya and wish them fruitful engagements during their stay in the country. I thank you. Members at the bar, take the nearest seats. Members, let's go to the next order. I'll come back to communication in a little while. Call out the next order.
Order number 3, messages. Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5, papers.
Majority Leader.
Honourable Speaker, thank you very much. Honourable Speaker, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the House today, Tuesday, October 01, 2024. 1. Annual report on financial statements of the Kenya Tourism Board for the financial year 2022-2021 from the Ministry of Tourism and Wildlife. 2. Audit of the financial statements for the Office of the Auditor General and Staff Car Loan and Mortgage Schemes for the financial years ended 30th June 2018, 30th June 2019, 30th June 2022, 30th June 2021, and 30th June 2022. 3. Performance audit report on management of cash and domestic debt by the National Treasury for September 2024 from the Office of the Auditor General. 4. Performance Information System Audit Report on the Pensions Department Management Information System for September 2024 from the Office of the Auditor General. 5. Reports of the Auditor General and financial statements for the year ended 30th June 2024 and the certificates therein respect of the following institutions: Central Bank of Kenya, Public Sector Accounting Standards Board, and Capital Markets Authority. 6. Reports of the Auditor General and financial statements of the National Government Fund, NGCDF, for Subukia constituency for the year ended 30th June 2023 and certificates therein. 7. Report to Parliament on all new loans contracted by Government of Kenya from 1st May 2023 to 31st August 2024 from the National Treasury and Economic Planning. And finally, Honourable Speaker, annual performance report for the Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises MSMEs Credit Guarantee Scheme for the period from 1st July 2023 to 30th June 2024 from the National Treasury and Economic Planning. I thank you, Honourable Speaker, and I beg to lay.
Leader of Delegation, the Honourable Gladys J. Boss, MGH, Deputy Speaker. You have a paper to lay? Go ahead.
Apologies, give me a minute. They're bringing it from my office.
Okay. Next order. Six. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Honorable Shalay, how quickly is your paper coming? Okay. Okay, go back to members on their feet, take your seats. Take your seats. Order, honorable members. Done. Honorable members, I have a second communication to make. Honorable members, I have a communication on a notice of motion for proposed removal from office by impeachment of His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, EGH, as the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. Honorable members, pursuant to Article 151B of the Constitution and Standing Orders 64 and 65, I wish to notify the House that I'm in receipt of a notice of a special motion dated Thursday, 26 September 2024, and received on Friday, 27 September 2024, from the member for Kibwezi West, the Honorable Ekomas Mwengi Mutuse MP. The Honorable Member seeks a resolution of the House for the removal from office by impeachment of His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, EGH, as the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. Honorable members, at the bar, take the nearest seats. The nearest, Clive. Yusuf, the nearest seat. Okay. Honorable members, Article 150B, 1B of the Constitution provides as follows, and I quote, "The Deputy President may be removed from office on impeachment, 1, on the ground of a gross violation of a provision of this Constitution or any other law. 2, where there are serious reasons to believe that the Deputy President has committed a crime under national or international law. Or 3, for gross misconduct." Honorable members, the notice of the special motion by the member for Kibwezi West seeks a resolution of the House for the removal from office by impeachment of our Deputy President on the grounds specified under Article 151B of the Constitution and sets out the particulars in respect of each ground. Honorable members, the special motion before the House presents an unprecedented constitutional moment in our democracy. Without doubt, it summons this House to test for the first time under the 2010 Constitution the provisions of our Constitution relating to the removal from office by impeachment of the Deputy President. It will be recalled that during the term of the 6th Parliament, on 27th April 1989, the then member for Embakasi, the Honorable David Mwenje, successfully moved the House to pass a vote of no confidence in the then Vice President and Minister for Home Affairs, the Honorable Josephat Karanja. The motion received an affirmative resolution of the House. Honorable members, it's instructive to note that upon the promulgation of the new Constitution of Kenya in August 2010, the then office of the Vice President assumed a new clothing as the office of the Deputy President. This new clothing embedded in it a new manner of election, assumption of office, and removal from office of the second in command. Whereas the previous Constitution conferred upon the President the power to appoint and remove the Vice President, the Constitution of Kenya 2010 shifted the removal of the Deputy President to Parliament. This lays the ground for the notice of the special motion by the member for Kibwezi West. Honorable members, Standing Order 64.2 relating to removal by impeachment requires the Speaker to dispose of a special motion within 3 days of receipt of notice by a member. Standing Order 64.2 as read in the light of Articles 259, 5 and 6 of the Constitution gives the Speaker the deadline of today, Tuesday, 1st October 2024, to notify the House of receipt of the special motion and its admissibility or otherwise. Honorable members, having notified the House of the special motion, I'll now highlight the preliminary procedural and legal requirements relating to... Honorable, take your nearest seats. Order. 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 Wamumbi, take the nearest seat. Order, honorable members. Order. Order. Honorable members. Article 1. Order.